Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here to do another tag video. Today I'm here to do the TV tag. I saw this floating around a few months ago. I originally saw it over at CC over at Problems of Book Nerds channel, and I will link her down below as well as the original video. And I love talking about the television shows that I am watching or have watched in the past, so I figured this would be a lot of fun to do. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in and get started. Question number 1 is your favorite TV shows. Now, I could go into every single show that I have loved throughout my entire life. I'll just name a couple I have watched within like the past 5 years that I really love. The first one is probably pretty obvious considering how much of an impact it's had on my channel, and that is Once Upon a Time. That is probably my favorite TV show of all time. It is no longer on the air, but it's on Netflix, and I highly recommend it. If you guys have not checked out Once, go check it out. It's amazing. It is a fantasy show that was on ABC, and it followed our main character Emma Swan, who is the daughter of Snow White and Prince Charming, and she was believed to have been orphaned as a baby when she was sent from the fairy tale land to our real world. She grows up in the foster care system, and then one day she has a visitor from her son that she had given up for adoption 10 years previously come to her and say, hey, we need your help, and they travel up to Maine, and it takes off from there. It's fantastic. I love the show. Like I said, it's had a huge impact on this channel. In the past, I will talk about that in a separate video sometime in the near future, but I highly recommend that. Another one that I have really loved is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Now, this is a TV show I've mentioned multiple times in the past. It is probably up there with Once Upon a Time as far as my favorite TV show of all time. If not, it has like a slight edge over Once. And this is the animated TV show that is part of the Star Wars saga. It was originally a movie, and then the TV show was adapted, and it's so good. There's currently 6 seasons out. All of them are on Netflix as well. The 7th season comes out sometime next year. Highly recommend if you are a Star Wars fan and have not checked out Clone Wars, check it out. Question number 2 is your favorite genre. This would have to be fantasy or science fiction. Like I said, 2 of my favorite TV shows are part of those genres, Once and Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I will sometimes watch like comedies and other stuff, but primarily I focus more on fantasy and science fiction. Question number 3 is your least favorite TV show. Oh my god, I have an unpopular opinion here. My least favorite TV show that I've ever watched, I'm so sorry, the worst show I've ever watched is Stranger Things. Oh my god, I think this show is so overrated. I thought the premise sounded really interesting, and I think it could have been done really well. However, I cannot get past the acting. I can't stand the actors. I do like Millie Bobby Brown, but everybody else I'm like, wow. I don't think it's the show for me. I made it through pretty much the entire first season before giving up. I'm like, I can't get past the acting. The acting drives me nuts, so I will not be continuing on with that show at all. Number 4 is your most rewatched show / favorite TV show to binge watch. So there's a few. Once Upon a Time is number 1, and up there, I think I've rewatched these 2 the most times is of course Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Another one I rewatched a bunch is Last Man Standing. I've rewatched House MD. There's a bunch I could name. There is a ton of them, but those are the main ones I rewatched the most. Question number 5 is, do you prefer watching things week by week or binge watching? I would say binge watching. I don't really watch as much TV live anymore just because all of my favorite TV shows are now off the air. But if you had asked me like a year or 2 ago, I would have said week by week, but now I would say binge watching is my favorite way to go. Question number 6 is your favorite television characters. To name a few, Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Dr. Cameron from House, Emma Swan and Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time, everybody and Last Man Standing, Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, those are my top 6. Question number 7 is your favorite TV shows. Definitely Captain Swan from Once Upon a Time. That's kind of a spoiler, but if you have watched the show, you know who I'm talking about. That is always going to be my favorite television show, no matter what. Question number 8 is a show you can never get into. I want to go with House of Cards. This is one that my parents and I recently started watching, and I love Kevin Spacey. I know he's done some horrible things in his past, but I think he is a good actor, and we started watching House of Cards just kind of on a whim because we had heard so many good things about it despite all the controversy surrounding Kevin Spacey, and my parents really like it. I just couldn't get into it. I'm not a big fan of the politically driven shows, so it was just not for me. Again, I could revisit it in the future. I could definitely see myself doing that, but as of right now, it's just not for me. Question number 9 is a show that you fell out of love with. I would say The Big Bang Theory I fell out of love with after like season 10. I stopped watching like full time. I have gone back and re-watched the first 10 seasons and have caught up, but the more recent seasons just haven't been as good as the original 10, maybe 11 seasons. So I just kind of fallen out of love with it, but hopefully it'll get better because it's been on the air for so many years and everybody in my family loves it. So hopefully one day I can get back into it. Question number 10 is canceled too soon. For this, I have to go with Last Man Standing. Last Man Standing is a comedy show. It's one of the only comedy shows I used to just watch every single week religiously. It stars Tim Allen, and it's about a father who is married and has 3 daughters. He's the only guy in the family, and he runs a shop kind of like Bass Pro Shops, and it is kind of evolving around his life. It's hilarious. Unfortunately, it was canceled. I want to say sometime last year, if not in 2016, but they are bringing it back this fall on Fox, and I'm so excited. But when it got canceled, I was so mad because I loved that show, but I'm glad they're bringing it back. Question number 11 is guilty pleasure show. I would say I don't watch a whole ton of reality TV, but the one show I do watch is Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if you would call that a guilty pleasure because, again, reality shows typically aren't for everybody, but I do really love Dancing with the Stars. Me and my mom watch it every year, and the host Tom Bergeron is from my hometown, so that's really cool. Love that show. And finally, question number 12 is what are you currently watching? Right now, I'm really not watching anything that's on the air like every single week. I'm going back and rewatching Star Wars The Clone Wars just due to the fact, like I said earlier, that it is coming back for a 7th season next year, and I want to catch up on it, even though I've watched every single season like 3 times before. So that's what I'm currently watching, but as of right now, that's about it. And anyways, that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below some suggestions for TV shows that you guys are watching, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below, along with the original creators tag and Stacey's video. They're down below in the description box for you guys. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!